Alright guys, what's going on? It's Shrem here and welcome back to another video I got for you guys today. Today I'm bringing you week 4 of my 49ers Fantasy Connected franchise. Here's a look at the offense. As you guys probably all know, we got Carson Wentz, we got Jordan Howard, Amari Cooper, Tyrell Williams, John Ross, Hunter Henry, and then the O-line. I think I named everybody aside from the O-line. Oh, and Andy Janovich, can't forget about him. Here's the defense though. Luke Kuechly is injured and so is Vic Beasley. Two of our better linebackers, two of our best linebackers are injured, but we still have Xavier Rhodes. We have a rookie safety tandem with Jamar Taylor there too, a rookie outside or edge rusher tandem as well with Derek Barnett and Taco Charlton. But here's a look at the injuries a little more in depth. We got a knee cartilage tear for who is it? Luke Kuechly, and I didn't really get to see what Vic Beasley's was, but it was on the screen for a second. You guys probably saw it. Here's the opening sequence of the game. Jay Ajayi, you can see him over there on the Dolphins. Not anymore. He's on the Eagles, of course. But here's a look at the different teams' comparisons. We aren't doing very well in offense and defense, and neither are they. They are 0-3, and they have the last ranked defense. We aren't doing well in those categories either, but at least we are 2-1. So that's nice. The 49ers are 2-1. I got to keep trying to remember. I want to try to stay distant from the game. I want to try to be like a commentator, right? And not say we, as in the 49ers. I want to try to say they. But anyway, here's the 49ers and the Cardinals coming out. We're playing at the Cardinals Stadium. Pretty sure this is a dome, if I'm not mistaken. But there's a look at the two divisional rivals coming out to play. Matt Ryan, I don't know if you saw that, but you can see... Well, that didn't really make much sense, but you were able to see that he was the quarterback, and Jason McCourty is one of their corners. But here is Matt Ryan. Here's his stats: 8 touchdowns to only 1 pick with 735 yards. Pretty good season so far this season. That was kind of redundant as well. Pretty good season so far this season. Anyway, though, 1st and 10 on their initial drive here. Matt Ryan drops back, tries to find somebody open, and he does find Kyle Rudolph. Very solid tight end initially from the Vikings, of course. So Matt Ryan's first pass of this game goes for 29 yards, pretty solid. They also have Derrick Henry and Sammy Watkins with Jason Morrow, if you didn't see all those players there. But 1st and 10, Kyle Rudolph gets another catch on this drive. He poses to be kind of annoying this game because he's very good, and so is Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan's able to find him quite a bit in this game. But here's a look at the Cardinals offense. Joe Staley, Clinton Bowling, Jonathan Harrison, Dan Freeney, and whoever their right tackle was, my bad, I missed it. Sammy Watkins, Alfred Morris, Derrick Henry, Kyle Rudolph, and Corey Davis, the rookie receiver normally on the Titans. I was going to say what college he went to, but I honestly can't remember. 2nd and 5, though. The 49ers are trying to get the Cardinals off the field, but Jason Morrow is able to catch the ball. Matt Ryan looks like he's going to check down to his tight ends quite a bit this game if the opening drive has any implication of what's going to happen in the rest of the game. Derrick Henry takes his first handoff. I think after this play, we are introduced to the 49ers defense. Here we go. Let's see if I can name all these players before they go away, because this kind of happens quickly. Derek Barnett, Grady Jarrett, Nazir Jones, Taco Charlton. Nailed it. There's the 49ers D-line. The linebackers, Lorenzo Malden, Ramik Wilson, and TJ Watts. Of course, Luke Kuechly and Vic Beasley would normally be there, but Xavier Rhodes, Jabril Peppers, Obi Melifonwu, and Jamar Taylor cover up the secondary. Pretty talented secondary there. Obi Melifonwu was having a fantastic rookie season as the free safety, but Derrick Henry gets a very nice hole right up the middle, is able to stiff arm a man. I feel like that was Jamar Taylor. No way Jamar Taylor is bringing down Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry's massive. Jamar Taylor isn't that big, and he's a corner. So he's a rough man to bring down for like a linebacker. So if you expect a corner to do that, that's kind of unrealistic, I think. But anyway, 2nd and goal. User sack from Derek Barnett. Obviously, cornerbacks do tackle frequently. I'm not saying they can't, but I'm just saying Derek Henry in the open field, hard man to bring down. 3rd and goal now, my bad, almost said 2nd down. Matt Ryan checks it down to his receiver, Braxton Miller, I think that is. Matt Ryan's perfect on the drive, but to no avail because they only get a field goal, and out-trots Carson Wentz, having a much worse season than Matt Ryan. Only 505 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 3 picks. Need to get the yardage up with him, but it's kind of hard to get a lot of passing yards when Jordan Howard is running super well. Speaking of Jordan Howard, though, 1st and 10, he takes the handoff, gets like 4 yards, but I think we're going to get introduced to one of the teams, defense or offense, one of them. Let's see, I think it's the 49ers offense. Here it is. Here's the offensive line. Ali Marpet, Chance Warmack, Ryan Kelly, David DeCastro, and Corey Linsley make up the O-line. We got 3 centers there, I think. Amari Cooper, Samaje Perine, Jordan Howard, Hunter Henry, and Tyrell Williams. or the rest of the offensive players. Sorry if I said that quickly. I'm telling you that screen doesn't last very long. But 2nd and 6, Jordan Howard is able to pick up the first down, fighting for extra yards, able to pick up like 3, maybe 2 extra yards there. There's his stats from last week: 14 rushes, 124 yards, and a touchdown. Like I said, he's been going off this season. It's kind of hard to get a productive passing game going with Jordan Howard just getting first downs every like 3 carries, every 2 carries really. There's another first down for him, third rush for 19 yards, not bad at all. 1st and 10 looks like the first pass play that the 49ers are coming out and trying to get it to Jordan Howard, who ends up missing the ball, or Carson Wentz ends up missing the pass, I should have said. Jordan Howard didn't really do anything wrong there, but I think we're about to be introduced to the Cardinals defense. We are. They got Kenny Clark, K'Wan Short, and Kendall Langford, the veteran. All those guys' names start with a K. Interesting. Shaq Thompson, Greg Robertson, Ray Malaluga, and Robert Quinn are the linebackers, and now the safeties and the cornerbacks: Jason McCourty, Carl Joseph, Jimmy Ward, and Aaron Colvin. Like I said earlier, they do have Jason McCourty, who is like an 80. He's like an 88 now. I don't think it updates as the season goes on. John Ross ends up getting a first down, but what I mean by that is that I think I started doing this draft before he became an 88. I think I started this series before he was an 88, so I don't think he is now, because I don't think it updates randomly if you already have franchise leagues going, if that makes any sense. Anyway, though, Carson Wentz is able to avoid the pressure, check it down to Tyrell Williams, who was not able to pick up a first down. I think Carson Wentz had the receiver behind Tyrell Williams open. That's all right, though. I think Justin Tucker is their kicker, my fault. He's able to put it through the uprights for 3 points. Now the game is tied. Anyway, though, 3rd and 13 on the Cardinals' next possession. Tackle Charlton's able to punish Matt Ryan for holding onto the ball too long. He should have just thrown it away or just taking a prayer or something. 3rd and 6, though, after the punt from the Cardinals. Amari Cooper is able to catch a nice and easy out route there. Possession catches it just to make sure he does not drop it. 3rd and 10 now. Another 3rd down would be nice if the 49ers can convert this. Of course, the Cardinals are trying to not let him do that. Hunter Henry is not able to beat Shaq Thompson on the man coverage there. Very nice coverage from Shaq Thompson, especially on Hunter Henry, who's quick and pretty agile and a nice receiving tight end. But anyway, LaRoy Reynolds, I think his name is. I'm pretty sure that's his name. He was able to come up right up the middle, not bite on the play action, and get a sack on Matt Ryan there. Not good blocking, and nobody really accounted for Reynolds there. Anyway, though, 3rd and 12, Matt Ryan's trying to hit his receiver on the outside there. Kind of an unnecessary dive, because I think Braxton Miller dove after he was already out of bounds. I don't know, though, but that pass is obviously not completed, though. 2nd and 8, nobody looks to be that open. He kind of has A open, but Carson Wentz elects to run it himself. A nice block picked up there by Hunter Henry. If it could have been held for like a couple more seconds, Carson Wentz probably could have gotten like 3 or 4 more yards. There was another defender right there, though, so I didn't expect him to get a touchdown there. But anyway, 1st and 10 on the very next play. Jordan Howard catches a screen pass, some good blocking, some bad tackles from the Cardinals. There's about 4 people there, and Jordan Howard trucks through 1, and somehow nobody else is able to clean him up. 1st and 10, though, Carson Wentz sees something he likes, is able to audible to a slant play, and he's rolling out of the pocket, no contain up, and he's able to find John Ross, who just barely doesn't get into the end zone. Carson Wentz, you can see there, 6 for 12 for 68 yards. Not the best completion percentage, but decent yards per attempt. 10 isn't that bad. Jordan Howard takes the pitch from the 1-yard line, takes a weird angle, but is able to still eventually run into the end zone. Not a bad play there from the 49ers. They're able to go up 10-3 now. Now it's the Cardinals' the Cardinals' possession, of course. 1st and 10, Matt Ryan drops back, looking for somebody to throw to, has a receiver open in the middle of the field, and it's the rookie Corey Davis. Matt Ryan's having a pretty flawless game, 6 for 7 for 75 yards, connecting with Corey Davis on that 21-yard catch there. 3rd and 10 now. It would be nice for the 49ers to try to get the Cardinals off the field, and Matt Ryan checks it down to Derrick Henry. It looks like maybe his awareness was low or something there, because he should definitely not have caught that on the sidelines on a 3rd down situation. But after the punt, it's 3rd down and 5. Carson Wentz tries to check it down underneath the Hunter Henry, but if you go back and rewatch that, Carson Wentz had Amari Cooper wide open for a touchdown and just didn't see him and wasn't able to throw. Maybe he felt some pressure. I'm not sure if there actually was pressure or something, but I don't know. Matt Ryan's able to find his man Corey Davis again. I think he's living out of that slot. Maybe the number 2 receiver, I don't know, but Corey Davis is getting open, having his way this game with the 49ers secondary. But 1st and 10 now. Ramik Wilson's able to jump the route intended for Corey Davis once again, and Ramik Wilson picks the ball off and punishes Matt Ryan for throwing into his area. A very talented coverage linebacker Ramik Wilson is, so that was an easy pick for him. Carson Wentz trying to roll out, has X wide open, just does not have the release. Carl Joseph, the 2nd year, I think. He was a rookie last year. So the young safety out of West Virginia, I think. But 2nd and 15 now, trying to go for like a PA end around or something. Carson Wentz is able to shed a tackle attempt right away, but isn't able to do anything else. Definitely a young quarterback mistake there. Should have gotten the ball off, thrown it out of bounds, just thrown it away or something. But now it's 1st and 10 with 25 seconds left. 49ers just don't want to let up anything big. That would be nice. Going into the halftime with the lead is ideal here. Going up, especially with a touchdown. But Matt Ryan's taking a shot deep to Braxton Miller. Just completely shreds the defense, parts the safeties, and is able to go in for a 66-yard touchdown. That was demoralizing for the 49ers there because now the game is tied. 2nd and 1, though. After, I think, like a run play from Carson Wentz, and Jordan Howard is able to pick up yet another first down. He's just a first down machine on 2nd and short. Again, 2nd and short. I guess 2nd and 3rd and short. He picks up another first down there. Picks up like 6 yards. Has 11 carries for 57 yards and a touchdown. Not a bad average at all. What is that, like 5-point-something yards a carry? Not bad at all. Anyway, 2nd and 10 now. Carson Wentz looking to pass. Has Y open in the middle of the field, but elects to throw it to Amari Cooper instead. And Cooper comes down with a streak, beats his man off the press, I think that was. I don't know who that was. Maybe Jason McCourty, I'm not sure. But he's able to beat his man and get in for a touchdown. Not bad. 1st and 10 after the 49ers score. The score 17-10 now, of course. Will Fuller? Nope, that wasn't Will Fuller. I don't know who that is. Something Fuller, because Will Fuller is the 5th or 4th or something like that. But whatever. Some Fuller is able to catch it over the middle of the field. 3rd and 5, though. LaRoy Reynolds is able to bait the veteran Matt Ryan, which is not likely to happen to Matt Ryan because he's a very talented quarterback, especially last season and in this game. But LaRoy Reynolds is able to make him pay for that poor decision with a pick 6. Reynolds is having an insane game this season. He already has a sack, he has a couple tackles, and he has a pick 6, and he's about to get another sack because nobody wants to account for him. As he rushes up in the middle of the field, 2 sacks, 3 tackles, 1 interception, and a touchdown. Have a day, LaRoy Reynolds. It sucks because Luke Kuechly's coming back soon, so Reynolds is going to have to take a back seat, but maybe he'll get some starting role in the future. I don't know. Corey Davis ends up picking up a first down there, I think, on that. Never mind. 2nd and long, picks up 19 yards, though. Probably gave him 20 yards, to be fair, because that looked like a first down. The ball's kind of over the line, and Matt Ryan just misses. That's very unlike Matt Ryan. He just misses that short route there. His tight end was open, but Jordan Howard is able to capitalize off of all of those pancakes and get a first down again. 13 rushes, 69 yards, and a touchdown. Not a bad game at all from Jordan Howard. Leading one of the better running back seasons, I'm sure, this season. I feel like he's leading the league in rushing. I'm not sure, though. But there's another nice chunk of yards. 14 rushes for 83 yards. Let me address this quickly. I've been adjusting the sliders after every game to try to make it a little more realistic. First off, look at this. They just ran into each other. Like, that was not even fair. They were both open. Any of them could have caught it, but they just decided to run into each other instead. Anyway, though, 3rd and 9, of course. I'll just commentate this play, and then I'll get on what I was talking about. Derrick Henry takes the run, just trying to make room for their punter to punt the ball, not really in their end zone too much. But let me just talk about this quickly. So I've been adjusting the sliders after every game to try to make it a bit more realistic. I'm still trying to work on it. I feel like I'm not quite there yet. As you can see, the run blocking, I think, is still too good. I've been toning it down every single game. This is on All-Pro now. I don't know if I mentioned that. I did change it to All-Pro because I heard that All-Pro is a bit more realistic than All-Madden, and players actually play to what their overall is. That was a nice completion there by Matt Ryan as well. Able to, his receiver actually is able to get a nice route on man coverage there. I feel like man coverage usually plays pretty well against that route. But yeah, it's on All-Pro. I got to adjust the sliders a little more. I think I'm like one more week ahead of this one right now. I played one more game after this, and I think I have to adjust it a little more. But not, I don't want to spoil the game too much, but it has to still be adjusted. I'm not going to say that it has to be toned down or toned up. Could be either way. Anyway, though, 2nd and 5. What just happened? Matt Ryan threw the ball over the middle to number 12. There we go. Got a first down. I don't know who number 12 is. I think that's Sammy Watkins, actually. That's one of his first few targets this game, I think. He's been pretty solid. Xavier Rhodes has been able to shut him down this game, it seems, because Matt Ryan has just not been targeting him, and Matt Ryan overthrows his receiver there. It doesn't look like it would have been caught. Actually, maybe if that was accurate, it could have been caught. Jordan Howard, though, taking the handoff on 2nd and 7, picking up another first down. Out of his 18 rushes, I feel like he has at least 10 first downs this game. He's been super efficient with his carries. Carson Wentz had X wide open. He didn't throw it. That's unfortunate. Amari Cooper could have had 3 touchdowns this game if Carson Wentz was paying more attention. But Carson Wentz is just not having that great of a season right now. He has like 150 passing yards on 12 attempts. Like, that's not that many yards. It's kind of hard actually to get a lot of passing yards in this. I don't know why. But Samaje Perine takes the, I think that was Perine. He takes the screen there. He's able to pick up maybe 15, 16-ish yards. It might have been actually more than that. But Perine gets the handoff. No, he does not. That play fake actually messed me up too. Carson Wentz is rolling out to his left, steadies himself, and is able to throw an absolute dot to Tyrell Williams for Williams' first touchdown catch of this season. He's been rather quiet this year, much like real life, if I'm honest. But 1st and 10 now. I think that was either the cornerback or one of the 49ers safeties tried to jump the route to get a pick, but Sammy Watkins is able to catch it and run it for a lot of yards. I'm not sure exactly how many that was, but that was a poor play by the 49ers defensive back. Should have just played the tackle, especially being up 31-10. But now Taco Charlton not making the day easy for Matt Ryan. Has 2 sacks. Their D-line, the 49ers D-line is playing pretty well. I think Derek Barnett may have had a sack. LaRoy Reynolds has 2 sacks at least. For the Cardinals O-line's not playing well, but 4th and 16, essentially the game here, and Sammy Watkins draws a pass interference penalty. That's demoralizing because the 49ers defense was playing so well up until then. Now they might have to surrender 17 points to a divisional rival, which they do, which is a bit unfortunate. 31-17 does not look as good as 31-10. Anyway, though, pretty much the fate of this game is all in this onside kick, which the 49ers are able to recover, and they are able just to run the ball out and win the game. Jordan Howard, as you can see there, I was trying to force feed him a little bit to get him over 100 yards rushing, but he ended up with 99, which I think he had over 100 at one point, but then I had like a negative 5-yard run because I'm an idiot. Anyway, though, the 49ers are able to take down the divisional rival Cardinals. So far, they're able to, I think, win 2 divisional rival games. 3, I think we beat the Rams, too. I think they beat the Rams. I gotta be better at that. I think they beat the Rams as well. So they are 3-0 in the division. I think they're 3-1 on the season now. I think they just had 3 back-to-back-to-back divisional rival games. Pretty rough for the Cardinals there. I mean, for the 49ers there. I forgot what team it was. Pretty rough for the 49ers there. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon.